Okay, Timberline, it is time to finish up this preparation for student-led conferences. But first and foremost, make sure that your adult in your life, your guardian, your parent, older sister, brother, whatever, has signed up for a student-led conference time next week. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to go through quickly what you need to have, all the pieces, where you can find it, and then how to put it together. So this is the student checklist. You should have seen this before. You might have a hard copy or another copy made in your Google Drive, which is great. But we're just going to go line by line. All of these things at the top or in this section, most of them can be found in the career planner. So we're going to kind of flip back and forth. But first of all, one of the first things you're going to want to talk about is your educational goals. And those can be found in career planner. So if you enter into your career planner, you'll see this page. You're going to want to go to assemble my portfolio, and you're going to use this dashboard to gather most of your information that you're going to see that you need on your checklist. Okay, so down here are the goals. You need to have one or more careers and programs of interest listed. And again, this can be found, can be found right here. Okay. So if something is blank or you don't have enough, then you need to go to research careers, and you can then do search for the careers and the career clusters to fill up this section. Okay. Back to the student checklist. 4-year plan, credit checklist, transcript. You should have this that you did a month ago, and your advisor should hand this back to you. This is just so you can kind of talk about where you're at, what you plan to do the next few years of high school, or if you need to make up some credits. Personalized pathway selected. So this is where you kind of talk about what you want to do after high school, and that's found in a little bit different section of the career this career planner. So you're going to come up here to where it says 4Y or 4-year planning. You're going to enter. And if you don't have a 4-year plan, it's going to ask you to create one. But if you have one, then you should be able to pull this up. And by clicking the check mark by your name, you can then edit it. And this is where you can see credits. So if you don't have your transcript, or you feel like it's, you don't want to use that, then you can use this instead. Post-secondary planning, this is where you would declare your pathway. And again, you can change that every year. Discuss career plan or career interest inventory results. That is something that is found right here. So make sure you have 100% in these boxes. And then the last pieces here, best work sample from this current year. You want to discuss that. You want to talk about, if you don't have your 20 hours of community service, what's your plan to complete them? And then finally, we want to talk about pre-registration. So you and your advisor and your adult will look in Skyward and make sure that you have 6 credits requested in Skyward for next year. We're going to ask that your parents sign the form that you use to come up with your requests. And then your advisor is going to return that pre-registration form to the counseling center. Okay. Now, the final thing is, how do you put this all together? So if you should probably already have a link to this, but just in case you don't, you can't find it, it is linked here on the high school webpage. Go to High School and Beyond Plan under Academics, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you will find the different grade level templates for plug and play presentation. And then you'll also find the student list. So if you need one to see what you need to do. So I'm going to take a look at one of the templates. This is a great way to kind of help you focus on what you need to discuss. So you can tell it's just blank. You're going to put in your information, like your name. The next one is who am I, my goals, best works, and then you would just enter your information in here as it works. So make sure you sign up for a conference time next week, and let's finish up these portfolios so that you can have your best presentation ever.